Woo! Hey guys, it's Matt, Gus from Two Bogans.
You.
Welcome back to our next video. Been a bit of a break, but here we are getting it done. These are all our parts for redoing the control arms in the front and redoing all this suspension. It should be about a similar lift kit, but we'll see what happens in height. So
4Runner's getting a birthday.
yeah,
Woo!
happy birthday. Right along. Alright, wheels are off. Whole car's up on stands. We're gonna get work started soon. Most of the work's in the front here. Gonna get an upper control arm. That's a completely new part. Lower control arm, we have to redo the bushes because I couldn't get the part. And then just the sway bar links. And then new suspension.
This is structural, this has to stay.
Yeah, that is like 30 years of gunk right there. Back's a little simpler. It's gonna do new coil, new shock, and then the sway bar links there. And then the trailing arms, there's two of them. And that should be all the works to do, hopefully, fingers crossed. Alright, both sides are up to the point where the front shock is out. The bottom of the nut of the sway bar link is out. Now we just need a puller for the lower ball joint, and then we're in business. Off to the shops for that. So up to getting the point of getting the ball joints out, you should just be able to put a separator in here and smash it out, but it hasn't been working. So backup plan is to take it off at the top and just take the whole lower control arm off. It becomes one piece and it comes all out, and we can deal with that later. Oh, hi Gussie.
How we doing?
So this is the steering dampener. Probably one of the easiest jobs we'll do today.
Not flexible.
So 2 bolts, one there, and it will go back on.
Needed the brake anyway.
Let's go. So this is the new steering dampener. It's gone straight in.
Yep.
First new part on steering dampener.
Yo. Here we are, rear shock's out. And now we're going to jack the rear diff up and compress the springs, chuck the coil compressors on, and hopefully we don't have to do as much tightening. Fingers crossed.
Right, so rear shocks and springs are out. Next step is to grab these sway bar links. These are getting all new bushes. Next is these trailing arms. New bushes in those ones.
Yep.
And the second trailing arm here.
So
New bushings in those ones, and then new bushings and all the sway bar across that it actually attaches it to the diff. There's the plan. Trying to get these bushings out, and it's just been a pain in the bum. Stay aside. Damn it! So here's the old sway bar link for the front, new sway bar link for the front. They're going to go in, and we're going to put the bushes on them later. So yeah, looking good, nice and new. Never seen a man go feet first into a car before, Gus.
Getting it done.
Oh, as you guys can tell, it is yet again night time. And we love it.
Woo, day 2, loving it. Yes.
We are not loving it. Anyway, day 2. So, what we did last night, which we didn't show you, is we got the new upper control arms on, which is a win, Gus. Absolute win. So pretty much from here, we've decided that getting the bushings out of the lower control arm isn't within our realm of capability, so we're going to take it to a mechanic during the week. At the moment, what we're trying to do is remove both the upper and lower trailing arms so we can get the bushes put out for those two by the mechanic. But man, we are just tired. Running on fumes here. We'll see how we go. Just do a little catch-up video before we get moving on. So it's actually 6 days later when we started. So it's been a while. The reason why is that with our trailing arms, we needed someone to actually press those in for us. So I had to take those to a petters and they did that for me, thankfully. I also was going to get them to get the bushes out of the old control arms. But they recommend just getting complete new ones for the lower. It just saves a bit of stress and keeps them nice and new. And then sway bar links to the back, which we didn't have, and some bushes for the sway bars. And that should be it. Just got to pop it all back in, and then the new suspension, and we'll be good to go.
Oh, we have a fancy tool.
Right. The rib trailing arms are in.
Do you have like a...
Front and back. Oh, that's Felix.
Oh no.
Anyway, so the next step is to put the sway bar back in. We got new sway bar links for that and new bushes, which should be good. And then after that, it's back suspension. We'll move on to the front. That's the plan. All right, sway bars back in. New sway bar bushes, nice and red, looks good. And new sway bar links, no red, but they still look good. Next is we'll just put the springs in, and then the shocks, and then that'll be the back done. Woohoo!
I'm actually about to die here. Holding a live grenade.
I don't know why I'm so close.
Ugh.
Oh!
That could have been it. Could have been life over there. We're doing something mighty precarious.
Hold it straight. You're holding it the wrong way. Yeah, that way.
This is
something
basically
creaked.
loose, and all we need to do is pull it out, but it's going to come out quite explosive. Look at the man's face.
I'm hiding myself.
He's scared. We're both scared.
Alright, big update for you here. Lower control arms are in with the ball joints. They're all tightened up and to the same wheel alignment as they were before, so hopefully that works out, but we'll definitely go and get a wheel alignment after this. Same on the other side. At the back, roof springs are in, as you can see, which was a bit scary, but they're in. Next, we've literally just got the 2 shocks put on the back here, and 2 shocks put in the front, and then project is done on the suspension. Hopefully that's all good to go. So it's taken me a while, but we're getting there, so almost done. So we've got all the suspension back in, as you can see. Control arms, upper, bottom, got a new shock, sway bar link is new, stuff like that. But when we put it all back together, we've noticed that the bump stop, you can see the bump stop for the upper control arm on this side is totally disintegrated. I found bits of it on the floor and everything, so what we've had to do is actually get some better ones, and ones that are newer, and we're actually going to smash them in, and then that should be it all done. So we're going to put those in quickly. All it should need is just to disconnect the spring for the torsion bar, and then we should just be able to lift that up all together. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Shouldn't take too long. So that went great. Old one's out of there. Easy as taking the torsion bar, spring bolt off, and then just jacking this up. If you look, here's the old one, and this is the other one going in. So that's what it's supposed to look like. And just over the week of it sitting on the jack stands and having all the weight on the bump stop, it just disintegrated it. So well, should be easy to put this one back in. We're doing the same on the other side just to keep both sides the same. And then yeah, we're all done. Take it for a test drive. Woohoo! I'm sure you guys can see that, but new one is in. It actually took a little bit more than I expected. I had to actually disconnect the torsion bar from the upper control arm, and then this from the ball joint, and then I could just lift it up by hand. Otherwise I wasn't getting enough room to get in there. So yeah, pretty easy. I'm just going to reconnect this all and then do the other side. All right, other side is in and ready to go. As you can see that there. Have all the bolts back together. So now we've got to pop the tires back on. This baby's ready to roll. Woohoo! Alright guys, I know it's a bit windy, but hopefully you can still hear me. We are officially done the suspension on the 4Runner. So all the front redone. It wasn't a huge lift, It was pretty much the same as the last lift kit, it's just newer. So this stuff is new, I don't need any more lift now anyway, but it all went as smoothly as it could have been. Obviously it had taken me a lot longer than I thought, but at least we got the new parts in and it's going to be good and work great. So thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time.
Don't do that, kids.
Choof.